Hi, my name is Jessica Davis, and I'm a fourth grade teacher at Rensselaer Elementary School. I've been asked to share some of the things that I've done this year with technology that I couldn't have done without it, and how I've adjusted during the year of COVID to help meet my students' needs. One of the activities that I do at the beginning of the year with my students is create an I am or an all about me video. I post a picture with a QR link to their video with them sharing a little bit about themselves on their lockers. I use Seesaw as the platform that the students use to post and record themselves. And this allows each student to share about themselves, and other students can learn more about them. This is a great way to build classroom community and relationships from the very beginning of the year. Also, early on in our year, students create a salt dome map of Indiana. I do this to help them locate the regions, various rivers, identify our capital, and our hometown, Rensselaer. I want them to articulate what we've learned about our state as well as share their project. Sharing the same project 25 plus times can be a bit tedious for students to sit through. Therefore, I have them record themselves using Seesaw and explain the components of their map. Then we put their maps on display in a common area of our school. Other students and staff can scan a QR code and hear the video presentation of the map in front of them. This gives my students a larger audience. This year with the pandemic, parent participation was completely limited. My students worked hard on a variety of projects, and usually their parents or other family members would have been a physical audience for them. So with these limitations, it forced me to be a bit more creative. So I wanted to share how I approached two different projects. In the fall, I host a Hoosier Wax Museum. Typically, this is a time where my students present a 5-sentence memorized speech about their famous Hoosier for the entire school as well as family members. This year, I recorded my students giving their speech to just our class. Then I created QR codes and laminated it with a photograph of the student dressed up as their Hoosier. Then these were on display for the school and shared out to families. Also, at the end of the third quarter, we are wrapping up our informational text unit, and students have spent copious amounts of time researching an American history topic, and they use that information and composed a book using Keynote or Pages. Families in the past have come in for a meet and greet with our authors and could get an autographed copy of students' books. At this time, I decided to make a virtual bookshelf, and when families clicked on the covers of the student books, it would link them to their book. Also, some of the students created book trailers with Adobe Spark, and these videos were uploaded to YouTube and shared out to families in a virtual bookshelf style as well. I enjoy being able to give my students an audience for their hard work, and although I hope that we are able to welcome families and our community back into our schools with open arms in the future, I think that I will continue to share out projects like I did this year.